This is Andi Purewal for Andi Boxing. I'm joined by Natasha Jonas here in Manchester. Natasha, go straight into it because it's very late and you was about to leave. Just your immediate reaction to the Lawrence Okolie David Light fight. Lawrence coming out on top.
Yeah, it was a good result. He wins. It probably wasn't the fight we was expecting. It probably wasn't the fight he was expecting. But give it to Light. He had a very good chin. Lawrence was disappointed with his performance, and I get it. You're your own biggest critic at times, and it's going to take trying to be positive. It's going to take a while for him to adapt to Sugar Hill, and he has had a long time out. A year's a long time for anybody, but we do want to see change. We want to see something different. We do. I suppose that's why he's moved to get that experience and to go with someone else to add to his game. But we didn't see that tonight, so I can understand his frustrations and why he feels a bit disappointed.
Natasha, Lawrence is somebody who he's always had that kind of negative association with his style. How important will it be that the next time he steps between the ropes, we do see more of that Sugar Hill style undertaken within his performance?
If you break it down, he uses his assets really well. He uses his long levers, against a good bent-arm puncher, then you are supposed to tie them up, and that's what he did. But it's just not what we want to see. Sorry, I forgot the question.
Just the importance next time out that Lawrence does show that he's had that progression under Sugar Hill, more of an aggressive style, because he's always had that negative association to his style.
Yeah, I think, and as much as he says, it doesn't affect him, you always look, and the negative comments are always the ones you focus on. But yeah, it's just tough, and he's going to take that time, like I said, to adapt. But you also don't want to be giving your rivals confidence, because I think the Ridicules and the Chris Bill Smiths of the world will be looking at that and thinking, maybe now's my time.
Just away from him, onto yourself. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk recently about yourself and Claressa Shields. Most recently, we saw Claressa say that she reached out to you, what terms were offered, and that they were swiftly turned down. Why do you believe we will not see that fight next?
It comes down to one thing, and that was money. I think Salita said I'd made loads of excuses. There was never loads of excuses. I wanted to fight before it, which would have been on this card. But that had nothing to do with it anyway. And then I wanted to be paid well, and he can say what he wants, but she wouldn't accept the money if it was the other way around. And I get that she's got her own contract with whatever was paid, but I still want to, and I deserve to be paid, as I was the champion and she was coming down for my belts.
I don't expect you to give me a figure or maybe even a percentage, but how far off was the offer from what you was to the bare minimum willing to accept?
We wasn't that far, if I'm honest. We wasn't that far. But yeah, it was just, there was other fights out there that were a lot less risk. That was very similar pay, and I don't see, why you should take the risk if you're at least not going to be paid well to do it.
Do you have a message for Claressa?
No, good luck in your next fight, and hopefully we can meet paths, our paths can cross again.
Where do things currently stand for yourself then?
I'm just waiting for a fight date. For me, potentially 5-6 months out the ring is far too long. I didn't want to ever be out this long. I wanted to be on this card. It's criminal that I wasn't, if I'm honest. I'm just waiting for, hopefully to be on one of the May dates, and at worst June, but preferably May.
Right, Natasha, I'll leave you now to shoot off. I appreciate you stopping to do this. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.